Welcome back to Carrick United Analysis. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. This is the place where Manchester United fans come to get honest, clear, and exciting breakdowns of everything happening at our club. No noise, no wild guessing, just real talk about the Red Devils, delivered simply so every single fan can follow along and enjoy it. If that sounds like your kind of channel, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and let us get into today's story, because our preseason just delivered a massive statement performance in Norway. Manchester United fans, did you see what our young lads just did in Trondheim? Because after that disappointing opening defeat to Wrexham, this United side bounced back in the most emphatic way possible, thrashing Rosenborg 5-0 away from home. And it was not just the result that caught everyone's attention. Bruno Fernandes, watching from home during his well-earned post-World Cup break, was clearly buzzing about what he saw, sharing his excitement on social media and sending a message that every single United fan needs to hear. Let us break down everything that happened, step by step, bouncing back in style after the Wrexham setback. Let us start with some context, because this result means even more when you understand what came before it. United's pre-season campaign opened with a narrow 1-0 defeat to Wrexham in Helsinki, Michael Carrick's very first match as permanent manager. While that result was never something to panic about, given the usual priorities of early pre-season fitness building over results, every fan still wants to see genuine signs of progress and improvement as the summer schedule continues. Rosenborg away from home represented a real step up in terms of difficulty too. The Norwegian side were already well into their domestic season, meaning they arrived at full match fitness, a genuine test for a United squad still building up their sharpness during the early weeks of pre-season training. Against that backdrop, delivering a 5-0 win, away from home, against a side already several months into competitive action, is a genuinely impressive response. It shows real character and real quality building within this squad, even with several key first-team players still missing. Doesn't that make you excited about the direction this team is heading in, even this early in the summer? Breaking down the match itself, let us walk through exactly how this emphatic win unfolded, because there is a lot to be excited about in the details. United took the lead in the 31st minute through a brilliant piece of individual quality. A promising young attacking talent opened the scoring with a composed, well-taken finish, showing real maturity and quality for a player still so early in his development. Taking your chance calmly in a match like this, against experienced senior opposition, tells you a lot about a player's temperament and self-belief. The second half saw United truly take control. A recent summer arrival doubled the lead early on with a moment of real individual brilliance, the kind of quality that instantly gets fans excited about a new signing's potential impact on the season ahead. From there, United continued to press home their advantage, adding further goals through a string of confident finishes that turned a solid win into a genuinely emphatic scoreline. By full time, the 5-0 scoreline told the story of a Manchester United side that grew in confidence and quality as the match progressed, ending the game with real momentum heading into the rest of the pre-season schedule. The young standout who caught everyone's eye. Let us talk properly about the performance that has really got Manchester United fans talking, because a teenage winger stepped into the starting lineup and delivered a genuinely senior, composed performance. Opening the scoring in a match like this, against senior professional opposition, is no small achievement for any young player, let alone a teenager making one of his first real opportunities to impress in front of the watching world. The composure required to find the back of the net in that kind of moment speaks volumes about both his natural talent and his mental strength. This is exactly the kind of performance that gets an entire fan base excited about the future. Every Manchester United supporter loves seeing academy talent step forward and grab an opportunity with both hands, and performances like this one are a reminder of the genuine depth of quality being developed within the club's youth setup. For Carrick, seeing a young player deliver this kind of composed senior performance in only his early appearances provides real food for thought heading into the rest of preseason. It adds another genuine option to think about as the manager continues shaping his squad ahead of the new campaign. Would you like to see more first-team opportunities given to our exciting young academy talents this season? That is a question worth thinking about as this preseason continues to unfold. The summer signing making his mark. Let us also talk about the impact of one of United's summer recruits, who doubled the lead early in the second half with a genuinely brilliant individual moment. Seeing a new signing produce that kind of quality so early in his time at the club is exactly the sort of moment that gets supporters excited about what he can bring to the team throughout the season. Individual moments of technical brilliance like this one are a strong early sign that a player has settled in quickly and is already feeling confident enough to express his natural ability on the pitch. For any new arrival, pre-season represents a crucial period to build understanding with new teammates, adapt to the manager's tactical demands, and start showing exactly why the club decided to bring him in during the summer transfer window. A moment like this goes a long way toward building that early confidence, both for the player himself and for the watching fanbase. The other goal scorers rounding out the rout. Beyond the two standout moments already discussed, this emphatic scoreline was completed by a string of quick-fire finishes from several other players getting their chance to impress during the match. This kind of result, where several different players get on the score sheet across the full 90 minutes, tells you a great deal about the overall depth and quality being built within this squad. It is not simply about one or two standout individuals carrying the entire team. It reflects a genuinely collective attacking performance, with confidence and quality spread throughout the entire lineup. For a manager building toward a long, demanding season, seeing multiple players contribute goals in matches like this one is an encouraging sign. It suggests healthy competition for places throughout the squad, with several players pushing hard to prove they deserve regular first-team opportunities once the real action begins. Bruno Fernandes watching on and sharing his excitement. Now let us talk about the part of this story that has really captured the imagination of the fanbase, our captain's reaction from afar. Bruno Fernandes is currently enjoying a well-earned extended break following Portugal's involvement at the World Cup this summer, meaning he watched this Rosenborg performance from home rather than from the touchline. But being away from the squad physically clearly did not stop him from following the match closely and sharing his genuine excitement about what he saw. Fernandes took to social media during and after the match, sharing moments from the live stream and specifically highlighting the performance of the young breakout star who opened the scoring. Seeing our captain, even while on holiday, take the time to publicly celebrate and support these young players says a great deal about the kind of leadership he continues to provide, even when he is not physically present in the squad. This is exactly the sort of captain's presence that helps build a positive, supportive culture within a football club. Leadership is not just about actions on the pitch during matches. It is also about the messages sent from senior players during quieter moments away from the spotlight, showing genuine support and belief in the next generation coming through the ranks. Does it make you proud seeing our captain so invested in the team's success, even while he is away on his own well-deserved break? What this reaction tells us about the culture being built. Let us think a little deeper about why this kind of moment matters so much for a football club heading into a new season. Culture within a football squad is built through countless small moments, not just big dramatic gestures. A captain publicly celebrating the success of young academy players, even from thousands of miles away during his personal holiday time, sends a powerful message throughout the entire club. It tells every young player coming through the academy system that their contributions are noticed and genuinely valued by the senior figures at the club, not just by supporters watching from the stands. This kind of environment tends to breed exactly the sort of hunger and unity that Fernandes himself has spoken about when reacting to this performance. Players who feel genuinely supported by senior teammates and captains tend to play with more freedom, more confidence, and ultimately, more quality when their own opportunities finally arrive. For a club that has invested heavily in developing its own academy talent over recent years, seeing this kind of positive reinforcement coming directly from the captain himself is exactly the sort of cultural foundation that can help turn promising young talents into genuine long-term first-team contributors. The bigger picture, building toward a title challenge. Let us zoom out and think about what a performance and reaction like this one tells us about the broader ambitions being built at Manchester United this summer. There is a clear sense of genuine belief building around the squad, from the manager's calm and structured approach to pre-season, right through to the excitement being shown by senior players like Fernandes about the quality and hunger on display, even in these early, unofficial matches of the summer schedule. This kind of collective belief matters enormously heading into a demanding new season. Football is not only about individual talent. It is about a shared conviction throughout an entire squad, from the newest academy graduate through to the club captain, that something special is genuinely being built together. Seeing that kind of unity and shared ambition on display, even during a pre-season friendly against Norwegian opposition, is a genuinely exciting sign for what lies ahead. Why patience with the pre-season process still matters. Even with all of this excitement, it remains important for supporters to stay balanced and realistic about what pre-season results and performances actually represent. Matches like this one against Rosenborg are valuable primarily for building fitness, testing squad depth, and giving young or fringe players genuine opportunities to impress in real match conditions. They are not the same as competitive Premier League fixtures, and it is important not to read too much into any single pre-season result. Whether that result is a narrow defeat like the Wrexham match, or an emphatic win like this one against Rosenborg. That said, there is nothing wrong with allowing ourselves to feel genuinely encouraged by performances like this one. Seeing young talent step up, seeing summer signings settle in quickly, and seeing senior figures like Fernandes fully invested in the team's progress, even from a distance, are all positive signs worth appreciating as this pre-season campaign continues to build toward the new Premier League season. What comes next for United this pre-season? With this impressive win now behind them, United continue their preparations for the new campaign, with further pre-season fixtures still to come before the real action gets underway. As more players continue returning from their extended World Cup breaks, including key figures like Fernandes himself, the overall quality and familiarity of these pre-season lineups should keep improving with each passing match. Fans should keep a close eye on how these young standout performers continue to develop as pre-season progresses, and watch closely for the moment when key returning stars like Fernandes finally rejoin full training, adding even more depth and quality to a squad already showing real promise during these early summer matches. Final thoughts before we wrap up. So there we have it, Manchester United family. A brilliant response to that opening pre-season setback, with a young breakout star opening the scoring, a summer signing doubling the lead in style, and a string of further goals completing an emphatic 5-0 win away in Norway. And watching it all unfold from home, our captain Bruno Fernandes made his excitement clear, celebrating the performance of our young talent and sending a message of genuine belief in what this squad is building together this summer. This is exactly the kind of collective spirit and shared ambition that gets every single United fan excited about the season ahead. New faces settling in quickly, academy talent stepping up with real composure, and senior leadership fully invested in the team's progress, even from thousands of miles away. Let me leave you with one final question before we close out today's video. Which performance excited you more today? Our breakout young star opening the scoring, or Bruno Fernandes' clear excitement and support from home? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. I read every single one, and I love hearing what gets this community fired up. Thank you so much for watching today. If this breakdown helped you feel even more excited about the direction this Manchester United squad is heading in, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and share this video with a fellow United fan who needs some good news after that Wrexham result. This channel only continues to grow because of supporters exactly like you, and every single one of you watching is part of what makes Carrick United Analysis a trusted home for honest, reliable Manchester United coverage. Until the next video, stay excited, stay hopeful, and keep believing in this project. Come on, United!